Well, welcome to Fisherman's Retreat. We're out here on a stock day, and it's kind of a rare thing for me. I don't really consider myself a truck chaser, but I thought it'd be interesting to come out here on a stock day as opposed to the day after. Tomorrow there's a not like a derby, but they're basically having like a raffle. So I expect after a plant and a lot of people out there, I just think, and giving away money, I just think there's gonna be a lot. So today's the day, so we'll see what happens. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and no fish yet, no plant. I haven't seen one bite. Very slow on the lake. There's nobody here either. Very few even on that lake. The members lake's pretty light. So yeah, we're in the middle lake. We're gonna maybe just hang out here. I got a Sierra Slammer hooked up already on there, getting ready. I'm gonna throw a little mice tail out there in a minute and just kind of wait it out, you know, get that bathroom trip in and just see what's going on. Hopefully real soon those fish will get dumped in here and we'll get some excitement going. So stay tuned, we'll see what's going on. So if you've never been here, there are two lakes. There's an upper lake, which is just over there. All the office and all that, the campground stuff over here. And this is the members lake. Just a couple of people there today, but they are gonna plant it. They got these ropes set up so you can't fish past these for a couple hours after the plant, then they'll take these down. But for now, they'll probably plant it right over there. And the hope is at least some of that school will swim through here and we'll get into a little bite and then get on out of here. Got stuff to do later, as always, you know, full on adulting, and there's just never a free-for-all dull moment in adult life, you know. So we'll see what we can do. Watching the birds, big birds here, huge birds, but a lot less birds than the last one. If you saw my last video here, there's not even a quarter of those birds today. So I don't know if the migration just happened and they all took off or what, but anyway, we're waiting for the fish. Got a bait rod out with a mice tail on it just in case. This lake gets way less fish than others, but right now doesn't appear to be too much action out of there. So we'll be patient, just wait them out. Hopefully that truck will show up and we'll get into a bite. Let's see. Guys, that is the moment we've been waiting for right there. So they're gonna plant, they use Calaveras trout. There they are. Made that trip. These people are some of the most loved people on the earth, man. When the hatchery truck shows up, I'll tell you what, there they go. So what time is it? Just to give you guys perspective, it is 10:14 a.m. on Friday. So looks like they're gonna plant the member lake only first. So oh, they're let's see. Yeah, it looks like the member lake first. Yeah, it's gonna be the member lake, so let's go check that out. All right, the plant is about to go down. They're backed up to our lake right now, so they don't let you get within, what is that, maybe 150 feet of it. And fishing already, they're already like stocked that other lake, and you can't even, it's not that bad though, guys. Like, there's not that many people here, so I don't know if the county plant kind of kept people away, but man, it looks good out here. So all right, looks like they're about to put them in, so we'll update when they do. Putting them in by hand. They're filling up the net and that's how they're going in. So no big show with the pipe and all that. One net at a time. So we'll see. They're in there. I'm gonna start casting here in a minute. I'm hoping fish will take off and we'll get a couple swimming this way right now. So probably could cast soon over that way. And yeah, they're one at a time, literally one net at a time. Looks like about 4 or 5 scoops so far. We'll see what happens. Not that many planted right now. I'm not even calling that a 200-pound plant right now. Not even that. So we'll see. We're gonna go after them. All right, guys, we are fishing again. We took a little break, about a 40-minute break, and they opened up this section of the lake on the top lake where they stocked it. So gonna fish it. Park staff was really cool. I actually lost my pass, and the guy said that he'll come and he'll just go over to the office and get me a printout when he goes over there. So the word is, though, they are hitting pretty good already in this corner. So gonna fish it right now and see what we get. Let's see where that got casted. We're gonna let it sink all the way down, and then we're gonna try this spoon. See if we get a rare spoon bite at one of these lakes, man. It's super rare to do, but it is possible. So we're gonna give it a shot. Gonna keep throwing the spoon. It doesn't appear to be too deep. It's a little deeper than the middle lake. It feels like this lake's probably about 3 to 4 feet, maybe. But real clean passes, no weeds. Gotta be quick on the reel in because I'm going extra slow. So as soon as if I feel any taps, we're gonna have to pull real fast on a hook set. Nothing on that pass. Let's try again. All right, we'll get this one in and see if we can get them, and if not, we'll check back when we hook some. I'm gonna switch to a mice tail or a gulp egg and just throw some bait for a little while, or maybe a crappie jig. Nothing on these passes, so looks like we'll switch. I thought maybe a spoon would get them, and pretty fast too, because this is where they planted. Let's try one more throw live here. One more. Pretty good throw. All right, we'll give it a shot. Well, nothing. It looks like they don't want that spoon, so we're gonna switch to a bait and get it out there and see if those fish want some gulp. I'm probably pretty sure they do. All right, we'll check back. So just a little update. Just gonna start throwing a jig. Got one out there. About third cast, got slammed real good and just missed the hook set. So kind of just throw jigs, I guess. I couldn't get him to bite bait, and nothing on a spoon, but they're definitely interested in a jig, so we're gonna give them what they want. Just gotta let it sink. I got that drag set super tight, and I'll just make the adjustment after I hook them, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I had a really solid hit. Oh man, that's not gonna help the bite. These birds, man, they freaking own this lake. There's just no way. This is our first fish of the day, finally, on a jig, of course. And it took a little while, but we knew they would come through. Got like a 5-foot drop down to the shore. So anyway, first fish. Let me get him off of there and I'll show him to you guys. He is. There's the jig I was using. Not bad. Edible. All right, let's get him on that stringer. We've got to keep him here. Let's get him off of there. All right, there it is. Cool. This is why they need to cut those trees, because this guy caught a nice fish and can't even get it in because his damn trees are in the way. It sucks. All right, we'll get another one though. Maybe he'll get it out of there. Like bass fishing style. Just flip that thing out like a banjo minnow. There you go, guys, and fish are starting to show up down here in this corner. It was pretty quiet, and then out of nowhere the bite started. Got some people left and right picking up a couple here and there, so that's great. You know, this lake isn't cheap, you know, for people that come here and they spend their pretty hard-earned money to, you know, to fish it, and it's not a cheapie. Man, those birds out there are crazy. They're just like always on your damn lure. Freaking birds. But for sure, there's a jig bite in this corner. I'm gonna fish it and just keep going. See a bite right now to the left of us on a jig, just as I was saying. So for sure, there's a school that have pushed into this cove again, just like the last time I was here. They're biting a little different than they were that day. Oh, he lost it. All right, we'll come back. He got the fish. All right, guys, just been swinging a hot stick all of a sudden. I missed 2 back-to-back casts right now, so I switched up. I got a little Sierra Slammer mini swim on there now. Let's see. Man, and they're hitting at times close. That's what surprises you in this lake. You just expect them to be hitting it so much further out, and every time that's what's happening, is you're not ready for it and then they hit. So got to be ready. All right, we'll come back. Guys, onto another fish. Net. There we go. Rightio. Got another one. All right, let's get him off there. Guys, got another one here. Little guy. We saw this school come through, but I'm not gonna let this little guy. He is a pissed off little fish, though. I gotta tell you, man, this is the hardest fighting fish of the day, and he's tiny. So good job. We got another one here. All right, another fish. So there he is, guys, just a little guy. He's edible though. These are good pan fryers. Good pan frying fish. Not bad. All right, let's get him on the stringer. Been slaying them all day. Getting them too. It's had a good day out here. We definitely have a little school going through. It's a fun little afternoon right now. A little bit of everybody's getting some fish right now. The bite really perked up. They're scrappy too. They're really strong fish. These fish are not weak. Calaveras is stocking some really strong fish. I'm happy with the fight in these fish, because a few are planting fish that are just noodles when they come in. They literally almost die on the way in, and those are no fun. So anyway, we're still fishing out here, guys. We're gonna finish off the day here pretty soon. Let's see if we get one on this pass. Good little afternoon session here at the lake. All right, guys, we are just about out of here. Not a bad day. Not a bad day for, you know, a short little trip out here. A couple hours and you do pretty well. A lot of people are catching some nice fish. I got some fish. Everybody's happy. You really don't, right now with the competition of the other lakes, you really don't need to show up super early right now. You can get out here. I mean, hell, you could drive up right now and there's plenty of spots on the shore. Plenty. Sorry about that glare. It's pretty gnarly right now. All right. Get this one in, then we're gonna pack it up. All right, guys, we are done for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. It was a fun day out here, but don't be fooled. It's challenging to catch fish here. There are spots that are good and there are spots that are bad, so make sure you know where you're gonna go if you want to catch fish like I did today in a short amount of time. Couple hours you can catch, you know, 5 fish or less. You know, you can get hot and get a limit in an hour, but most times I think it's going to be about 2 hours and you could be getting a limit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Good day. We'll see you guys on the next one. So here we got Jerry Brasino. So YouTube subscriber, Patreon subscriber. Has it helped you out today?
Yes, it did. I got my PB today here.
How much did that fish weigh?
7 pounds, 3 ounces.
7 pounds,
Yes,
3 ounces.
This month. I got
And
the
he's
record.
already on top for the record, guys. So stop in on the channel if you guys are interested in some more tips. Helps everybody out here. I'm not here to keep secrets. I'm here to help you catch fish. So if you guys want, you know, to catch some decent sized fish at some of these park lakes, stop in and say hi on the channel. Guys, that's going to be it from Fisherman's Retreat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, learned a little something. You don't have to spend a lot of time out here, but you do have to pick the right spots, the right baits, and know how to throw them. If you do, you'll usually be pretty successful. Even with all the people that show up to these lakes, you don't have to get skunked, but you do have to put in some work at times. Some days are going to be easier than others. Not every day is going to be a wide open day. I come out here just to basically to get these fish for you guys. I don't necessarily like fishing here. This is not my idea of peace and quiet. However, it is close. It is a fun lake, and it's, you know, it's convenient. So what more do you need if you just want to get out and fish for a little bit? These places are perfect. And Fisherman's Retreat has been a great alternative this year because they're one of the few lakes that have actually planted fish and been consistent. A lot of the places just aren't stocking. So this is great. I'm glad that I came today, put in a couple hours work, got some good fish, and met a Patreon subscriber out here who absolutely destroyed it, guys. Fished this spot right here. Mr. Jerry over there caught a nice 7-pound fish throwing a crappie jig. He's new to trout fishing, guys. He is brand new to trout fishing, so don't be afraid to get out here and try it. He's more of a striper guy, so excellent day for him. I'm so happy for him. Glad the channel, Patreon, is helping him out. If you guys are interested in those kind of tips, stop over on Patreon, pay the $5, and we'll get you guys hooked up on fish like that. So anyway, I'm out. I got to get going. Got things to do. A couple hours out here, but time flies. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. So if you guys have never been here, these are the campgrounds. They have RVs, private stuff here. Basically anybody can get a membership. I was told that it's about $2,200 for the smaller of the memberships. So pretty cool. I mean, for a lot of people, this is it, man. This is all they need. I'm sure the pandemic's kind of playing some tricks on people because they can't use all the facilities. I'm sure kind of bad, but 24-hour a day fishing, and they're planting once a week, so kind of hard to beat that, guys. Kind of hard to beat that. And I think it's worth it for a close little lake. Some big fish. Patreon, man, he came up big, 7-pound fish. Good job, Jerry. Very proud of you, buddy. That was awesome. It was great to meet you and your family. Wrap up coming up. So we're hitting the highway end of the day. Just had a few hours out here to fish it today. Couldn't you know, be out here all day, but it was fun. They did plant today. I heard the fish plant was somewhere in the neighborhood of about 1,000 pounds total, and the top lake got the most of it, and the middle lake got like 200 to 300, and the other got like the private one only got like 200 or 300. So most of the fish on this plant went into the very top lake, and so that was cool all the way, no doubt. Jigs were dominant. If you're throwing a crappie jig, definitely use those. If you want to know what we were using and all that kind of stuff, how we were doing it, stop in on the Patreon page like Jerry did, and you guys are definitely going to pick up some tips. Like I said, guys, I am not the best fisherman in the world, but I will definitely help you guys, put you on fish, and show you where to go to get your best chances of hooking up. And that's the name of the game, right? Just get out here and have fun. Don't worry about it. Just have a good time. Bring your family out here. Get the kids on it. And I saw something great today. It was really cool to see I don't know if she's a single mom or what, but mom brought her son out. Probably had not many chance of catching a fish, and a guy was hooking up next to him and did the best thing in the world you could ever do. And I highly recommend you guys, if you ever get the chance to do this, do it. Hand off that rod with a fish on it just to that kid, boy, girl, whatever, and make sure that they get that fish in. I'm telling you, you'll see their eyes light up, and it just creates a whole new world for them, and it's just so awesome to see. So if you ever get the chance, highly recommend doing that. Definitely share the sport, share the life, and you'll be rewarded beyond, I'm telling you. So anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching. That's the wrap up. We'll see you on the next one.